Today we are here with a very special guest. You know, I'm taking a kind of a different turn. We always see the student athletes, but we want to talk to the people who's behind the student athletes. So today I have the head athletic trainer, Jessie.
Zucnick-Kimbugwe.
See, and I would have messed that up totally wrong. Thank you, Jessie, for joining me. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Jessie, you know, we all know that the athletes, we see them on the field and everything. Kind of tell us what you do in your field.
Well, we're responsible for the health care of our student athletes. Basically, that entails sending them to the doctor for everything from the sniffles and sneezes to strep throat to taking care of their orthopedic injuries. We see them from the time that they're injured all the way through till they have surgery, and we see them all the way back until they return to the field. So we stay pretty busy around here.
Now, do you all also do rehab? That's like one of the main things you have here?
Yes, that's one of the main things that we do here in the training room is rehab. We're very rehab focused, and my baseball players refer to it as arm care, and I have some of them who refuse to do any arm care because they say I try to kill them with a 3-pound weight.
Just 3 pounds?
Just 3 pounds.
Now, Jessie, how long have you been here at A&M?
This is my 10th year at Alabama A&M. I started off here in 2004 as a graduate assistant. I became the assistant athletic trainer in 2007, and then I became the head athletic trainer in 2009, I believe, I think.
Now, just last week, you received an award that you were very shocked that you didn't know.
I did. I received the Employee of the Year for Athletics from Alabama A&M University, and as part of our profession, you know, we're behind the scenes. If nobody knows we exist, then we think that's a great thing because people only recognize us if an emergency occurs.
Right.
So to be acknowledged for everything that we do without, you know, a major catastrophe happening, that was pretty awesome. I was really excited and surprised.
Now, being here for 10 years, what has been the most, I guess, interesting injury or the bizarre injury? Have you seen any of those injuries here?
I've been really blessed that we haven't had any catastrophic injuries or anything since I've been here. I mean, every injury is unique. I think some of the hardest ones to rehab, of course, are your Tommy John surgeries, and we've had a number of those throughout the year. We've become very good at ACL injuries. We see a lot of common stuff. Probably the most interesting would probably be an elbow dislocation, just because you don't see it every day. So that's probably just run-of-the-mill injuries, as we would call them, run-of-the-mill injuries, but nothing super exciting.
Now, between the male student athletes and the female student athletes, who do you see the most?
The males.
The males?
Yes, particularly football and baseball.
Do they come just to relax? Because majority, I see the tables nicely padded and cushioned, everything. They just lay out, or they just want to, you know, get rehab more.
Well, I've had to institute a rule that says no hanging out in the training room because they do like to come in here and take naps, and you can imagine that we get fairly busy at certain times of the year, so we try to get them in and out as quick as possible. But occasionally, you know, we do have a couple who sleep in here during lunchtime.
Now, what about the staff? Do you see any of this athletic staff coming here?
Oh yeah, Brandon Willis is our #1 customer from the athletic staff. He's always hurting himself in intramural basketball.
Twisted an ankle or something.
Yeah.
I understand that. Now, Jessie, we know that you cover all the sport. Now, what's the main sport that you cover, that you go out with, the teams you go out with?
Well, this past year I traveled with women's basketball and baseball. Baseball's kind of been my baby since I got here in 2004. I've kind of been with them for pretty much the last 10 years. I just took a 2-year break from them, a brief stint. Before that, I traveled men's soccer and baseball, so those were my 2 sports. But since we don't have men's soccer, I kind of get a break in the fall usually to catch up on paperwork and do administrative stuff, and then travel during the spring.
All right, well, Jessie, I want to say thank you for joining us, giving us the opportunity to get to know you and what you do behind the scenes in the athletic department. Thank you very much, Jessie.